This happened years ago, and while the scars have long healed, it's still one of those moments that lives rent-free in my memory. The kind of moment that makes you wonder who you were back then, and how you ever survived it. I was 20 years old, he was 26, and yes, I was married. But not by choice, not really. Our marriage wasn't some romantic whirlwind. It was coerced, gaslit, built on fear and manipulation. I had grown up without much stability, a string of broken promises, a rotating door of caretakers, and a deeply rooted fear of being abandoned. I was the perfect target for someone who knew exactly how to spot emotional weakness and exploit it. And he did. He made me feel like he was my savior, my only chance at a family. He love-bombed me in the beginning, flowers, gifts, whispered promises of forever. But the second I let him in, the mask slipped. Suddenly, nothing I did was enough. I wasn't supportive enough, attractive enough, grateful enough. He began to twist every disagreement into proof that I didn't love him, that I wasn't committed. So when he proposed, it wasn't romantic, it was a trap. He looked me in the eyes and said, "If you really love me, marry me. Otherwise, this whole thing is a waste of time." He said it like a dare, like a test. I was doomed to fail unless I surrendered completely. And I did. Because at the time, I didn't know I had any other option. The wedding was a quiet courthouse ceremony. No family, no friends. Just me, him, and a suffocating sense of dread that I ignored. I told myself I was being dramatic, that marriage would calm him, that having a child would bring us closer. Yes, we had a baby, a beautiful bright-eyed little boy who became my anchor in a world that felt like it was spinning out of control. He was the only good thing in that whole mess. Meanwhile, the relationship deteriorated rapidly. The abuse wasn't loud or obvious. It was slow, psychological, and constant. He'd disappear for hours, sometimes days, without explanation. He'd monitor my texts, criticize my clothes, and pick fights in public just to watch me squirm. Financially, I had no control. My name wasn't on the bank account. He'd hand me cash like I was a teenager with an allowance, then demand to know how I spent every dollar. Anytime I mentioned the word divorce, he'd scoff. "Good luck. You'll never survive without me." For a while, I believed him, until something in me snapped. Maybe it was the way he started disappearing even more. Maybe it was the way he smirked when I cried. Maybe it was the day he told me I was lucky he stuck around. But I finally saw him clearly, not as a partner, but as a captor.